All right. How are you, everyone? Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul-Esupofo. Welcome to Special Drama Film School Online. I'm actually doing something with this light today because I'm going to be talking about directing the viewer. Directing the viewer. So you're going to see some things that I'm doing. Now, right now, the intensity of the light is far away from me. I wish I could show you the distance of this particular light. Do you get it now? And these are the things that you can use to speak aloud, to really explain some things. This place is darker. You can see the dark area here, and this place is brighter. Okay, you can see the bright area here. So, in case you're just joining, this is Special Drama Film School Online, the first of its kind on Facebook Live and later being uploaded on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and also share this video. Tell us where you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from. So we're talking about directing the viewer. Can somebody type it for me? Directing the viewer. Directing the viewer. Please help me type it. Topic tonight is directing the viewer. Across the broad range of lighting style, there is one element that should always be present, showing the viewer what is important. When you want to do anything, especially for filmmaking, don't do everything. This room is big. I can't be showing you everything. What is important? And I always say something from the way I've been taught. You go for interesting to more interesting. You go to engaging to more engaging. You understand? From that, people can follow you and they can get the best of best in what you are doing. So showing the viewer is important. They will look at it. Most of the time, the important part of the shot will be the subject. Okay, and it can also be any aspect of the frame you wish to draw attention to. You can show the viewers which element you want them to notice by lighting only selected area of the frame. The subject, such as the interviewee, is the obvious choice, but additional aspects such as background items like you're seeing can add both to the editorial meaning and the aesthetic value of the shot. Okay, aesthetic value of the shot. So if I'm looking at that, this man must be in a classroom. The essence of that one is, this one is in classroom or in a related place or children environment. That's the essence of that thing you see there. Okay, so you not just put it there because I just want to do it there. If I do like this, you see a home there. You see, okay, this man is a home person. You see there. So there is nothing you put there that is not with a reason. So if you're doing an interview, especially with the CEO of a large corporation, it can be very you can be enhanced by shooting him on or her in the front of desk rather than seated behind the desk. So you understand? You give him the grace to do that and all that. But if you look at that thing, you also look at it, but with the desk in the background, and shoot the CEO with close up, it will be very nice. Selectively lighting the desk and its large thing. Now you will see something now. I think my wife will come now and put on the light. You will see the difference on what I'm talking about. When the house light, there is no house light right now. Gracie, please help me. There is no house light right now. So you can see for us here. So if you're shooting the CEO with a close-up selectively, you must know that leaving the remainder of the background dark, we emphasize the CEO powerful position. You are trying to create that he's a very powerful man, and he's doing some things. Are you coming or not? Let me know, please. So the audience will see literally the position of power, that is large desk and chair isolated by the light. So by the time you light it, it makes up a kind of thing that is very important. Now let's see something here. All right, you see something here. You see what is going on there and why I show you the light here. Okay, now by the time you see the difference, immediately I put on the light, the same thing when you see me here. Now there's something that's different. Okay, because it's different from the former lighting, okay, to this one. Okay, so you need to look at those one very well. While seeing the CEO in the close shot, you know that this man is powerful. This man is something that you really want to get the results from. So from that angle now, you can say, okay, these are the things I want to do. These are the ways it want to be done and all that. You have maximized the information given to the viewer visually while the viewer listens to the dialogue. So you're talking, this man is a chairman, like we used to say, when somebody is a chairman, he cannot fool the chair. He's a chairman, chair and man. So if he's a chairman, he must be able to fool the chair and be able to do a lot of things. So as you step out, it is set up for a shoot. When you're doing that, you look around for elements that can add to the understanding of the people. Like I say, if I'm a teacher, now if I say I'm a teacher, now you can see from the background. Okay, you can see from the background and all that. Do you get it now? So those are the very, very important thing. And as you set up for a shoot, look around the element that can add to it. And also, even non-interview environment, maybe we are even shooting a movie, look at something that can bring about what you're doing. Looking for items that are important to the story, things that can relevate, that is relatively interpreting it. So you have to look at it very well. Selectively make those items brighter than the rest of the shot. Deliberately, you look at it and say, okay, these are the things. So these are the things that is going on. Let me see by myself and all that. Let me see what I can do by myself. Let me see how this can be done. And a story, let's say a story about teenager success on the baseball field, might contain a shot of this room with wall of trophies. You guys now, like this lady that just died, Harole, that just died and all of it. So if you want to discover most of the picture you are seeing, even on the night, you're on the night, you're sitting with the helicopters. You always see her with helicopter, aircraft. You have seen her with aircraft a lot. So when you see her with the aircraft a lot, you know this first female that drove this, that did this, blah blah blah, like that. So you're giving more information. You should find a way of lighting the trophies, light from a window to know this man is a footballer, is an award-winning person. If it's an actor, it's the same thing you can do and all. If it's a producer, you begin to show some CDs or DVDs or posters to know that this guy wants some things. You find a way of doing that while letting the rest of the room remain silent, darker, because you don't need it. Okay, try a wide shot of the room to show the trophies to the viewer. This added visual emphasis, what I call it, visual emphasis, and this added visual emphasis, we always help the viewer understand the scene quickly and easily. So you don't need to now struggle yourself to be saying, okay, this and this and that. And like I said, this week, by the grace of God, we'll be finishing the lighting, and we also look for a way of getting Braconle in the best way to do this and all that. So those are fundamentals that we need to think about and how this is supposed to be done. You get it now? So this is very important. To add to this, you need to do that. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about to light or not to light. What are we going to do? That will be the last thing before we now talk about summary of the light. Then we go straight into some practicals on the light. No, this is very awesome. This is very good. Thank you all for your life, for being staying tuned and being part of what we have been doing so far and all that. This is good. This is awesome. You can see this, they're going back to what I started from, dark, brighter. So you look at it and look at the interpretation of what you want to do, and you'll be able to use your light. So as a director, you're not only directing the subject. That's why you call it subject. Why did they call it subject? They call it subject because a character is not limited to human being. A character is not limited. A character in a movie is not, or in a scene is not limited to human being. Human beings, but it can also be animals. It can also be dog. It can also be tin. It can also even be a paper. It can also be anything. It can be a wall clock. So it can be the subject. That's why I say subject. Subject of the matter. Who's in focus? Who is the one that is making the difference in all these things? Those are the things. Thank you so much tonight. I appreciate all of you. Till tomorrow, I remain Paul-Esupofo. Don't forget, don't just be creative. Stay creative and be a person of creativity. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.